Hello and welcome to CIS695, Comprehensive Project in Information Systems. My name is Dr. Vlad Krotov and I'll be your instructor for this course. Before I say anything else, I would like to emphasize that this short video introduction is not to be treated as a syllabus for this course. You should read the syllabus, which is posted in the Start Here module on its own, because as you well know, at this stage of your academic career, it's a very important document that outlines important grading criteria, various rules and policies in relation to this course. So you need to read the syllabus in addition to watching this video. The main purpose of this video is to help you get started with this online course in Canvas. So when you open this course in Canvas, you should be able to see the so-called splash screen for this course, or the main page of this course. Here at the top, you have recent announcements. There are no announcements there right now, but I will post them later. Those announcements will remind you about important deadlines and deliverables in relation to this course. To get to familiarize yourself with this course, read the course description right here. Also click on About this course link. This page will tell you in detail what this course is about, what are the main course learning outcomes, what we expect that students achieve in this course. But I will tell you briefly here that this course consists primarily of an independent, in-depth study of a topic or problem conducted under the supervision of a faculty member. So what this means, you will work on a project that creates or proposes a solution to an important organizational problem. I would prefer that you work on addressing a real problem of a real organization, although this is not a firm requirement. You can address a hypothetical problem of a hypothetical organization or individual. The main criteria here is that you work on something that interests you and something that can benefit you professionally. So we are hoping that after completing this project, you will become an expert in a particular area, and that will help you in your professional career, maybe your current job responsibilities, or maybe it will help you to find a new role. So you can talk about this project during the interview process. Also, we're hoping that by completing this project, you will refresh your knowledge in relation to the main program learning outcomes of the MSIS program. Those program learning outcomes are discussed in the course syllabus. I'll be supervising your projects, but again, I'm just one individual. I'm not an expert in everything. So I'll do my best to help you brainstorm, help you resolve your problems, any kind of impediments that may be preventing you from completing your project. I may also seek help of other faculty members, but I'm the main point of contact for you in this course. This is an online course, but we will have periodic synchronous online meetings in Zoom. For example, we have an mandatory organizational meeting next week. Then we're going to meet when you deliver your project proposal, and then we're going to meet for the third time when you defend your final project. Also, outside of those required mandatory meetings, we can always schedule something in Zoom if you believe that we need to discuss something that cannot be quickly addressed over email. And when it comes to emailing, sending messages, I prefer that you send me messages in Canvas. In that case, I will not lose your message. I will know who you are, which course this message is related to. In my MSU Gmail account, I get a lot of mail, and sometimes I just get lost because there are so many announcements coming from the university, so much spam that I receive. So that's why I prefer that you send me messages in Canvas in relation to this course. So this is the splash screen. To get started with the course, you need to click here. This module, together with module 1, has to be completed during week 1 of this course. So here at the top, you see the video that I'm actually recording. So I'll post it here. Read my bio. Start by reading my bio. You don't have to memorize anything about my bio. I mean, as long as you know my name, you should be fine. Also, you can take a look at my publications on Google Scholar or ResearchGate that will help you to understand what kind of topics I'm interested in. If you choose to work on one of those topics that I'm personally interested in, I'll be in a better position to support you, to brainstorm with you. Although this is not required. The main requirement is that you work on something that interests you, something that can benefit you professionally. Also, you can look at profiles of other faculty members. I mean, if you need their help, their expertise, you're welcome to approach them as well. Although approaching faculty members in the summer can be a bit tricky, a lot of them are traveling. Most of them are official on vacation, so they may be hard to get in contact with. However, if you really need somebody's expertise, please go ahead and contact them. Let me know if you need my help reaching out to them. For example, if you need help with statistics, you can reach out to Dr. Samil Kuzi or Dr. Kenneth Sutrik. They are our quantitative analysis experts. If you need something in relation to databases, maybe you can contact Dr. Victor Raj. But again, I'm the main instructor for this course. I'm your main point of contact. So if there's anything that you need, if there's anything I can help you with, please feel free to contact me using Canvas inbox. You can read the course welcome page that talks in detail about this course. Make sure you go over the syllabus. It's a very important document, as you know. Also, please familiarize yourself with student services and resources at MSU, some of the most important university policies. Also, please read about the learning tools that we're using in this course and the minimum technical requirements and skills required in relation to those tools that we're using in our online courses. Also, please quickly introduce yourself. We don't have too many people in this class, but still, in case you don't know each other, just introduce yourself briefly. If you have any questions, you can post your questions to our course Q&A discussion thread or send me an email in Canvas. And then you will take the syllabus quiz, which is protected by lockdown browser. By the way, you'll have 2 attempts for this quiz, just like for all other quizzes. So I'm not trying to catch you off guard. I just want to make sure that you go over the materials and there's some kind of evidence or trace that tells me that you went through the materials that you were supposed to go through. So I will use also lockdown browser and lockdown monitor protection for the so-called exit exam that is due at the end of this course, and I'll talk more about this exam towards the end of this video. So this is what you need to do in this module. Once you're done with the getting starting module, go ahead and complete module 1, which is also due during the first week of this course. In module 1, you will have to read about the design science paradigm. You can read these 2 articles, or you can watch my video presentation. I have slides for this video presentation. The reason we're talking about design science here is that this course is structured along the design science paradigm. So this presentation will answer hopefully a lot of questions as to what kind of project you can have for this course, what kind of solution you can develop to an organizational problem, and how you should go about developing this solution. Take the quiz on design science to show me that you understand the main ideas of the design science approach. Please go over the requirements template and grading rubric for the comprehensive project, which is the main deliverable for this course. It's 40% of your final grade. As soon as you have an idea, please share it with me. You need to do it before our mandatory meeting so I can familiarize myself with what you're thinking, what you're planning to do, so I'm in a better position to discuss your ideas during our organizational meeting on Monday, June 30th at 7 p.m. So we'll talk about a couple, maybe we'll meet for 1 hour only. We'll talk about a few things, but the main goal for this meeting, I want to kind of flesh out your project ideas so that after this meeting, you can quickly submit your idea summary based on this discussion. There's a template for the idea summary, and there is a grading rubric that I will use. By the way, all those deliverables, they can recycle, they can rely on previous deliverables. For example, your idea summary can reuse some of the uh, text that you posted here in the project ideas thread, and then you find your proposal can reuse your idea summary assignment, and then your final project report can reuse your proposal report. So I actually meant it that way so that you expand and gradually improve as you go through all those deliverables and assignments. So this is module 1. Uh, in Module 2, you have to complete several tutorials on effective writing, effective putting together effective presentation slides, making effective presentations, conducting effective Zoom meetings. These tutorials are brief. There is a quiz that again has 2 attempts after each tutorial. So hopefully these tutorials will help you prepare for your proposal defense and also the final project defense. And then during this week, the most important deliverable is that you need to submit your formal project proposal using the template provided. Again, please take a look at the grading rubric that will be used to grade your proposals. Right after you submit your proposal on July 7th, you will put together a presentation using a PowerPoint slides template. You can deviate from the template if you need to. You can add, remove slides, as you see fit for your own project. But on July 7th at 7 p.m., you will deliver your research project proposal presentation in Zoom. I will do my best to invite a couple of faculty members so you can get feedback from different people from different angles. Although, again, it's a bit hard to invite people in the summer since a lot of them are off and traveling. By the way, I'm a bit flexible about, I mean, those deadline, those dates, they work well for me. If there is something that absolutely prevents you from attending our or a mandatory organizational meeting or our project proposal meeting, let me know. I'll try to reschedule, but usually I can figure out if it's scheduled in the evening that works for most people. So after you submit your proposal, after you defend your project proposal, you should be able to work on your project full force. What you will do after that on July 14th, you would just like make a brief update as to what's happening in relation to your project. You will do the same update during week 5 on July 21st. And then during the final week or maybe weeks of the semester, you will do the following. You will submit your final project presentation by August 4th, and you will deliver your final project defense on August 4th at 7 p.m. To several faculty members of our department. Right after you deliver your presentation, you'll have a few days to finalize your final report, which is the main deliverable for this course. And then after you submit your report on August 8th, you will take the so-called MSIS exit exam, which is not a big component of your final grade. It's only 5% of your final grade. I would like to stress that this is not a final exam for this course. This is not a comprehensive exam. Questions on this exam come from all the courses that you took throughout the MSIS program. So I guess you cannot prepare for this exam unless you're willing to review all the courses that you took. So again, this is not a real exam. It's only 5%. We're using this exam to assess knowledge of MSIS students who are close to graduation to see where they stand. Um, Again, it's not a big grade component, but you need to take it seriously, do your best, but you're not expected to ace this exam. Most people do not get a good grade on this exam because, again, questions come from all courses that you took throughout the program, and it's very hard to prepare for it. So this is just for our own internal quality assurance purposes, but I cannot make it 0 weight because if I do that, then people will not take it seriously. So that's why it's 5% of the final grade. So after you take the MSIS exit exam that requires working web camera and lockdown browser, you'll be done with this course. Okay, so this completes my course overview. Again, if you have any questions, you can send me a message in Canvas. If you feel something needs to be discussed in detail, we can schedule a Zoom meeting where we discuss your problem, your issue in detail. We can schedule a Zoom meeting at a time that is convenient for both of us, so we'll try to work something out. Other than that, I'm done with this video introduction. I wish you best of luck with this course. I hope you can finalize your project idea very soon and start working on it full force because this is a very short 6-week summer session. I'm trying to give you plenty of time to think about your idea, but at the same time, you probably understand that the sooner you finalize your idea, the more time you will have to work on the project itself. So please take that first portion of this course seriously. Finalize your project ideas, start working on it, and I'm here to help you in any way I can. So I wish you best of luck in this course. Thank you.